I just got back from an incredible trip to San Francisco, and while it is an amazing city, it is also very expensive. So for today's vlog, I want to share with you guys 10 tips you should know before traveling to San Francisco. If you're visiting San Francisco, Chinatown is a must. It is actually the first ever Chinatown in the United States and the largest in square footage, but second in population next to New York City. They also have a ton of very cheap bakeries. I recommend Yummy Bakery since they have a very lovely staff.
Try it, you know.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
Try it, you know. It's good to try. Life is to try it, right?
That is exactly right. Life's all about trying Chinese treats.
Yes.
I'll take one egg tart, and can I take one butter cookie happy face? Bobby and the lady that worked at the restaurant told me to try this egg tart. Never had an egg tart. They said it was their specialty. I'm gonna give this a try, but if I don't like it, I at least got backup for my my Chinese happy face. Let's try this egg tart out. No, it's good. It just tastes like a little bit like a Pop-Tart. Look at that. It's kind of like a croissant, but with creamy egg yolk in the middle. The second thing you should know is that San Francisco has an incredible public transportation system. Better yet, it also is kind of free. Now, don't quote me on this, but the locals recommended us not to buy bus passes just because the bus drivers never check for the tickets and it's easy to sneak on. Also, the famous trams are really cool to see in person, but I don't recommend waiting in line for it. Excuse me? What is this line for?
Over there.
But to ride the tram?
Yeah.
Wow. So we are just walking around and we found the classic tram of San Francisco that you see in all the postcards and in all the movies. I think it's even in the show Full House's intro. And there's a massive line that everyone is waiting on to ride it. But we're just gonna go by good old-fashioned feet. When you're traveling, coffee shops become your second home, not because you need a lot of coffee, but because you need good Wi-Fi. And instead of buying a cup of coffee that you don't want, you can go to the public library for free and use some of the best Wi-Fi you'll ever use, ever. So I think we solved the Wi-Fi drought problem. Come to the public library and upload your videos. It took 3 minutes to upload a 12-minute video. That's right. Go to Hyde Street. It's one of the most famous and most hip streets in San Francisco. You can go to thrift shops, you can see a lot of hippies, and also eat at some really cool cafes. I love San Francisco for the amazing public library Wi-Fi, but not for the hills. We've been just going uphill for 5 minutes, trying to get some food. Well deserved after trekking. How far did we go? Like 7 kilometers. And it's doubled since it was all uphill. So definitely deserved this pretty unhealthy sandwich.
Right, yeah, look at this, man. Like potatoes, cheese, big thing of sour cream. We got some avocado on there.
Yeah, that's really good. Also, this place is cool. It is called The Grind Cafe.
Brett getting another coffee, man.
But what'd you get there, man? What'd you get?
I had to get another coffee, you know? When traveling, I try different coffees everywhere. We are on Hyde Street, which is one of the most popular streets in San Francisco. All nice shopping and thrift stores and just a good place to hang out. I absolutely love this store at Buffalo Exchange. There's one in New York. I didn't know there was actually a chain of them and one here in San Francisco. And since it is a thrift store, there's different stuff at every location. So hopefully you can find some hidden gems.
Are you gonna get it?
I think I'm gonna take a pass. There's too much green hair.
Yeah, you got it all over your face.
I think I found the right piece. This is a good souvenir and also something that I like to wear. San Francisco 49ers vintage t-shirt. Also, it is only $12. If you're looking to get a view of San Francisco, then I highly recommend Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks is a free viewpoint that overlooks the entire city of San Francisco, and also it's very easy to get to. I just recommend taking the path around and not trying to climb up.
You guys got it. Oh, no you don't.
We're going to Twin Peak, which is one of the most popular viewpoints to get a look of the city, but they're trying to get to it by climbing up this way.
They made it so much further than I was expecting.
Yeah, like this is.
Oh my
dude, be careful,
gosh,
man.
James.
Oh.
I got you, James.
You got me?
Jump into my arms.
I really thought I had it.
I didn't.
And get ready for some intense wind. So this is the top of Twin Peak here. If you can hear me, it's just a little windy. Ah! Oh my God, it is super windy. What is this? Shout out to Mother Nature for the comb. Definitely recommend going to Twin Peaks, but it's just so windy and so hard to get a photo or really enjoy when it's this windy, because your hair is just like, makes you look like a mad scientist. I think when I get married, I'm gonna have my wedding up here. Lombard Street is coined for being the curviest road in the world, and after trying to ride down it on my skateboard, I'd say that's a pretty accurate statement. I will be releasing a full video on my channel of skateboarding down Lombard Street in the next day or two, which is epic, but it's definitely a place that you'd want to check out. There's a great view of the entire city, and also you can meet some really cool people. Next up is the iconic Golden Gate Bridge. I don't know if it's just me, but I can't look at this thing and not think a Full House. Whatever happened to predictability? You can either walk across it, or what I recommend you do is go to Immigrant Point Lookout and get an amazing view of it, check it out for sunset, and also it's a great spot for skateboarding. Hang out here until sunset, and I think you may even fool yourself thinking that you're in Greece. Speaking of Greece, there is a free Palace of Fine Arts that was inspired by Greek architecture, and you can go out there, get a beautiful view of the park, and also take some cool photos. This is how you get the good shots here at the Palace of Fine Arts. Right, Bob?
Yeah.
How'd it come out, good? No? You're definitely gonna need some dessert, so I highly recommend going to Bob's Donuts. Is this a $1 meal?
It's $1.25 for
it's
a
in the
donut.
dollar range though.
Yeah,
Okay.
but they also have like one of the biggest donuts in the world, and I'm about to buy one of the biggest donuts in the world.
You're buying it for us too, right?
Yeah, for you guys too. Yeah, of course. I can't eat it.
You can't eat it?
No, I can't eat it.
Bob's Donuts.
For $1.25, you can get a normal donut, which is delicious, or if you want the massive world's largest donut, that's about 10. I say it's totally worth it because I'm still full from that thing.
It's as big as my head.
All right, Bob. All you, bud.
Alright, let's see how good this massive donut actually is.
Alright. That good a piece right there?
It's like a cake.
Right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Even that small fraction of it is gigantic.
Mm-hmm. And it's so good. There's like
Thank you.
cream in the middle. Want some?
Are you sure? Alright.
Alright. Next time.
Yeah. I'm taking this on the plane with us.
Now, last but not least, and probably the most important, is where to stay. Normally, I use Airbnb, which was actually founded in San Francisco, is way overpriced, and the same with hotels and motels, but I use the website Priceline.com, and they have this deal where you get a 3-star hotel for about $75 per night, and if you split that between 3 people, that's just over $25 per person after tax. Last night, we ended it with a bang and stayed at the Holiday Inn. Look at this amazing place, and this is what happens when I find the deal. When Bobby finds the deal,
Hey.
we stay in some cabin for more money than this.
No. Brett Conti will be exposed in the living Bobby next video. Brett Conti exposed.
For like $100, we have to stay in the Holiday Inn with these nice beds, with a coffee machine.
Free coffee.
Chad is hyped.
yeah.
I am hyped. And yeah, we're gonna enjoy our last few hours here in San Francisco. And that is gonna be it for today's video. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And also, I am back in New York City. This is my new apartment in Midtown, which I'm very excited to be making new videos back in New York City again. And my studio light just died, so perfect ending for this video. The only thing